In this LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video, we are going to be exploring the secrets of Coruscant, all the hidden details and wonders of games development. Because TT Games crafted these incredible levels in the playable area, but how do they fare in the unplayable area that we can't usually get to? How were they made, and is there anything waiting to be found by us? In this new series of exploring LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, each episode will focus on a different planet or level, and you can comment down below which one you want to see next, and the one that gets the most upvotes or the most comments will be chosen in the next episode, and we'll eventually get to each of them. There'll be a new episode every single week, so make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos, because they are going to be so much fun to do. This is all possible using a free cam tool, which is available in the description below. It's very simple to install, and it allows you to just have a free cam anywhere in the Skywalker Saga. We'll start off by taking a look at this district by going through the buildings. It's pretty mad to see all of this. We can go to the depths, which obviously ends, we're now well below the floor of the level. Let's take a look at the Jedi Temple, and even though I'm actually spawning over there, you will notice that all of the NPCs are just as they would be if you were spawning here. It's pretty cool how far away you might be, but it's all loaded in. If we go through the lights, we can see some more walls, but it ends there. This hasn't loaded in because it's a different section that you have to actually physically load into. But as you can see just how big the Jedi Temple is. Take a look at some of the buildings that you can't actually go to in the game, and you can really appreciate just how big this level is. And here's some of the speeders that you see in the sky. You might have noticed if you were paying attention when you were playing, but you do get some textured ones if you look at certain angles, as you can see, like this one. You can see they're driven by other vehicles, and they are not correct. And then if you go too far out, you'll start getting this black circle up here in the skybox. How about we go further out? Because this map is a lot bigger than you'd think. As you can see, it's got multiple different sections to try and make it look realistic from the distance. And even though these buildings are literally just 2D sprites, because why would they be 3D models, it's still very convincing from the distance, isn't it? Because that's just how games are made. A lot of trickery is involved to give us this world. We're at the edge of the map now, as you can see. Can't see anything else, but if we go to the depths, there's nothing down below, but let's go up into the sky, and this is the level of quality of the models for the capital ships. It's a low-res and poly model, because why would it be a high-res model? Because you're so far away, and it looks great in the sky. But from up close, obviously it doesn't look very good, but that's fine. That's just how games are made, in case you don't know. Here we have the top of the Jedi Temple, and it's just cool to see, isn't it? Finally, we have a game that we have Coruscant actually really well done. See, the Jedi Temple is not complete from the back, because you don't see it from the back, so there's no point completing it. How about we take a visit to the Senate building and see what free cam looks like inside. So, there's the window, and we can pass through it, and wow, look at that. That is what the building looks like. And you can see all of the corridors right there. This is the planet below it. It's got very few buildings nearby. As you can see, this version of Coruscant is different to the North Landing Pad version. There is a lot less buildings. There is this big one here, though. That's just floating. Doesn't really do anything as far as I can tell. You can't see anything in it. That's just the Senate Chamber building. Let's now explore the Jedi Temple, and just like the Senate building, it's very similar. It's a very small building in comparison, and we do have another slightly different layout of Coruscant compared to the others. That's very interesting how they each have different planet level layouts for each different section of the city we can actually visit. As you can see, there's nothing behind these doorways. They're just a dead end. We are now inside the Jedi Council room, and look at that. How cool is that from the outside? We get to see the big windows, and it's very small in comparison. It's literally just the room, and that's it. But we do have the Coruscant skyline, and once again, very few buildings, different layout, once again, for the different areas that have been loaded in. We are now in the Jedi Archives, and we're able to see what's upstairs. Not a whole lot of decorating. You can look out the window, and I like how the sky changes in tone. You know, this is a little bit darker, more dull day compared to some of the other shots that have the sun brighter, you know. Nothing behind these doors, as you'd expect, but it's still cool to see. Now for something completely different. Let's explore the Uskru district. This is something that so many of us love. The nighttime underworld of Coruscant. And there is a Slave 1 just in the wrong position. Oh, it's now in the right position. That's for the landing pad. And yeah, it's just really cool how we can explore the different parts of Coruscant, you know, get up close with these signs. One day I will translate all of the Arabesh. I've done a lot of it from the trailers, if you remember my videos covering the game before it had come out, but there is so many more signs in this game than what we saw in the trailers. If we go down below, you can see just how far down the underworld of Coruscant goes. I just love how this city looks at night. It's very, very cool. We've got speeders with lights on. It's pretty cool to see it from this far out with all the different lights. Turquoise, the pink, the yellow, the green, all the illuminating lights in the distance. It gives it that Coruscant feel that we see in the prequels. Here is Dex's diner. It's very small. I like how some of the signs are literally just floating. In the arcade, and you can see just how small this is what the arcade looks like from outside. Always fun to see an X-Wing advert in the prequel era. And there you have it, the Uskru district of Coruscant, explored in a completely new way you've never seen before. Which planet or level would you like to see us explore next? Just let me know in the comments, and we'll get through all of the levels and planets in due time. It will take a while, but we'll do an episode a week, and it should be a fun adventure for us to explore all of these wonderful crafted planets. Which was your favourite part of this exploration video? Let me know as well down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like to help support the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode of this series. And I shall see you in my next LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video. Goodbye.